Welcome to Yoga Tips with Unplug and Be Mindful. My name is Tricia Glynn, and today we are going to be going over tree pose, basic balance posture. If you're an advanced practitioner, sometimes going over these basic balance postures can help you. It's the same base work, same groundwork for more advanced balances as well. So this one's really for every level. So we're going to start with our mountain pose, or Tadasana. So our second toes are forward, your knees are nice and soft, your tailbone's down, your core is engaged, lower ribs pointing down, shoulder blades down the back, and feel that nice space in the sides of your neck, and then reach through the crown of your head. I want you to squeeze your belly button to your spine. This is your strength, your confidence here, your third chakra. Take the strength of this core with your soft knees. Press down through all four corners of both feet. You're going to take that strength and confidence of the core and draw it down through your legs and into the earth. And notice how strong and supportive you feel in that connection to the earth when you really take that third chakra, squeeze it, fire it up, and press it down through those nice strong legs. Now, as we start to shift to one foot, I want you to start to think about creating this mountain pose through just one leg. So as we start to shift, we're going to I'm going to come over to my left leg, doesn't matter as long as you switch, right toe to the mat. Now notice what happens just here. Did you lock out your knee? Did you hold your breath? Did you reach up and forward? Did you shrug your shoulders, right? Think of how you reacted just to the idea of standing on one foot, right? Because this is a root chakra pose, and a lot of emotion is held here, fear and worry. When you take that gentle shift of even changing your mind to I'm going to stand from 2 feet to 1 foot, sometimes you hold your breath, you lift up. So before we even go deeper into the pose, let's create our mountain pose through this left leg, nice and strong. So soft left knee, your hips are going to be square here. Squeeze that belly button to the spine. With that soft knee, I want you to press down once again through all four corners of just that left leg. Fire it up. That's your tree trunk here. It should be nice and strong. Strength comes right from here, from that center of your body. And draw those shoulder blades down the back. Breathe those arms out. We'll use those branches for balance here. And you're going to take that right knee and draw it out when you're ready. Keep the toe down. Even if you normally just go right into that final pose, I want you to slow it down here. What happens when we draw that knee out is we already start to shift, right? So tuck that hip in, squeeze your core, lift your heart, reach through the crown. Build that mountain pose through that strong left leg. Now when we open up that hip, I want you to try to turn. Think of exteriorly rotating that right hip. So you're turning that ball in that socket out. And then find that. Notice how it feels. Did you lock out the left knee? Bend the knee a little. Press into the earth. Some people find that it's easier to bend that leg more. Okay? It doesn't have to be perfectly straight, and it should not be locked. So as you squeeze your core, press down through that left leg. I want you to slightly shift back till you fire up that left glute. It's a large muscle that's going to help hold you up. So use that glute. Here's level 1 tree. You're already in it. So if you're a beginner, you rocked it. We're good. All right, feel free to stay here. If you're not wobbling at all, then you need a little more challenge, right? We want that wobble to build those stability muscles. So maybe instead of lifting the foot, which is where most people go, right up, I want you to take those toes and I want you to just bring them closer to the standing leg. So maybe your foot's on your ankle, but your toe is still connected. Don't shift left. Maybe come up onto the calf, peel the shoulder open. Relax the shoulders. We've got one thing, focal point. Where is your focus? Where are your eyes? Find a spot, something to look at. That's your drishti. Peel that shoulder open. Good. Now some people can take that foot and bring it all the way up to the inner thigh. Now when I do that, it takes off the balance of my hips and it sways my back. So if you're super flexy and that leg comes all the way up, that's fine. Just make sure your hips are square. You're not bringing the hip and the spine out of alignment. The other place you do not want that foot is on the knee, right? It doesn't seem fair because it fits perfectly right in the arch of your foot to just stick that foot in the knee. But remember, our knee, bends forward and back. It's not designed to bend to the side, so we don't want to put pressure on that joint. So from here, bend the knee a little bit, just a tad. Left knee, squeeze the core, take that strength, press it down into the earth. Fire up that tree trunk. Reach through the crown of your head. Maybe lift your arms. You want to feel the wobble. That's how you build the strength. So if you're wobbling, you're doing it right. Maybe bring hands to heart. There's all sorts of arm positionings that you can do. Feel free to add movement if you need that challenge. Reach out into that space. Feel free to bring your hands behind you. Give yourself a little chest stretch. Remember, keep that core in. And when you feel ready, lower the foot down, bring your hands back to heart center. Find that mountain pose, that Tadasana. Notice what it feels like to stand on the earth with 2 feet. Take a big breath and fill up. Exhale, grounding through both feet. Maybe bring your hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra, prayer position. Thank you for joining us today. Have a nice day.